You do have a lot of following here, and but many fans here refer to you as Professor Thompson.
Dude, that's pretty cool. I had no idea. That's awesome. Thank you guys. The Professor Thompson. I love it. I love it. I think that's great.
You're also famous here for being a big fan of video games. What games are you playing these days?
So I do love my original game was PUBG.
Hello everyone, this is Chadwar, the UFC commentator for TV and sports in Korea. We are now joined by the number 6 in the UFC welterweight rankings, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Hello sir, I'm a huge fan. It's an honor to have you on our show.
Dude, glad to be on with you, my friend. I appreciate you having me on.
Thank you. Now, you're returning to the octagon for the first time in 12 months. How do you feel right now?
I feel great, excited to be going out there and fighting in front of the fans, especially so close to home, not too far, short flight away. Yeah, it's been a year since I fought. Ended up having a collarbone issue, but now that that's fixed and ready to rock and roll, I'm excited to be out there and do it again.
Would you say that you're 100% right now?
I would say I'm 100% for sure. Weight's coming off nicely. I feel good. Training camp was great. Now it's just, obviously getting through the obligations of the week and getting that weight down, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll Saturday.
Now, you might find this interesting, but did you know that the Koreans have a nickname for you?
No, are you
It's
kidding? No. So the last time I did a tour, I was in South Korea. I was in Seoul, and this was, I think, that right after I beat Johnny Hendricks, I think. But I loved it. I loved it. I definitely one of my favorite places to be is South Korea. It was awesome.
You do have a lot of following here, and but many fans here refer to you as Professor Thompson because many fighters who you have defeated, like Whitaker, Masvidal, and Liu Kang, improved significantly after fighting you. It's like as if you teach them a lesson like a professor. Any thoughts on
Wow,
this?
dude, that's pretty cool. I had no idea. That's awesome. Thank you guys. The Professor Thompson. I love it. I love it. I think that's great.
You're also famous here for being a big fan of video games. What games are you playing these days?
Oh man, right now my main game that I've been kind of dabbling with is the new Call of Duty. The new Call of Duty I've been rocking. So I do love. My original game was PUBG back in the day. That's what I started with, especially when it comes to the VR games.
Korean
But kind of
game.
dabbled with pretty much. Yeah, man. So me and my buddies, we still have a good time playing that game. But as of right now, because it's kind of fairly new, it's been the Call of Duty. But PUBG is my OG.
So you're a fan of first-person shooter, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Anything first person shooter is my jam.
Now, you're undefeated in kickboxing with a record of 57 and 0, and you're also considered to be the best striker in the welterweight division. Many fans already know this, but you grew up in a karate environment, which heavily influenced your fighting style. What does karate mean to you?
Oh man, it's definitely my heart, to be honest with you. I've been doing the martial arts and karate since I was 3 years old, and that's still something that I train every day. And if it wasn't for karate, I wouldn't be the fighter I am today or the person I am today. So it definitely holds a special place in my heart and something that I will constantly be training for the rest of my life.
It is my understanding that transitioning from kickboxing to MMA or even from karate could be very difficult. What's your thoughts on this?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it's how you put whatever style that you're doing, how you make it as put the full contact use. So for a while, everybody thought karate was useless. You heard it time and time again in commentating, especially when it comes to the UFC. But Lyoto Machida was one of my all-time favorite fighters, and he made it work. His style work, and it's just something. Whatever style that you're doing, I think you put enough time and effort and thought into it, you can make it work. Um, so, it's good to see that you're starting to see more karate stylists come over to the MMA realm, and you have to be able to adapt to whatever style that you're doing. You have to learn the jujitsu, you have to learn the wrestling in order to be at the top of the game, and that's something that I'm still learning every day. So if you are looking to make that jump, definitely put the work in get you a jiu-jitsu and a wrestling trainer, but stick with your style. I think that's what makes you who you are.
Wow, spoken like a true professor. Now, your next fight is with Kevin Holland. Although he is considered to be a great fighter, he is currently unranked, and many fans believe that this will be an easy fight for you. What do you think about this?
No, I never go out there thinking anything's going to be an easy fight. I mean, I'm going out there fighting the best of the best. And if you're in the UFC, then you are the best. No matter if you're the lowest ranking fighter up to the highest ranking fighter, you got to give everybody respect. And I think Kevin Holland's a great striker. He's put away some of the best guys in the 185 division and in the welterweight division. So the guy's got he's got more fights than I do in MMA. And so I got to respect that. So I got to go out there and make sure that I'm on point, I'm focused, and ready to rock and roll.
So for preparation for this fight, did you spend more time honing your elite striking skills or improving your grappling abilities? What was your main focus?
I think it's a little bit of both. I mean, I always give, my striking and stuff. Obviously, that's what I'm known for. But like I said, at this level, you're facing guys who are high level grapplers, and you never know what somebody like Kevin Holland, who evolves after every fight, is going to do. Is he going to take it to the ground? Is he going to try to submit you? Or is he going to keep it standing? So I got to be able to go out there and adapt to whatever he does.
Very much looking forward to the fight. Now, finally, any words to the Korean fans who will be rooting for you this weekend?
First, everybody in Korea, thank you guys so much. I love having you guys as fans. Hopefully I'll be able to make it back to South Korea. Be checking me out, and hopefully you guys are tuning in for the fight this Saturday. I always visualize my hand being raised. So thank you guys.
Stephen Thompson, everyone. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Anytime, my friend. You have a good one, my friend.
You too.
Have a good one.
Have a good day.
Yes, sir. You too, brother.
Sunday, December 4th. The UFC returns to Orlando. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson looks to use his elite striking to turn back wild finisher Kevin Trailblazer Holland, plus knockout artists Sergey Pavlovich and Tai Tuivasa Kalai. Don't miss UFC Fight Night, live from Amway Center. Check broadcast listings.